My name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin.
What's going on, guys? It's Caleb. Today we're looking at this gorgeous 2006 Corvette Z06. This car has just under 9,500 original miles. It's 9,479 to be exact. It does have some significance to the legendary racer Lou Gigliotti. If you don't know who that is, a quick Google search, you can look him up. He's a well-renowned Corvette race car driver. He's raced in Road America, the World Champions, and etc. He owns his own Texas speed shop called LG Motorsports. They're based out of Texas. A lot of people know about him. He's well known in the community. So this car was his personally. It was built by him through his shop. So it does have some very nice upgrades on it. It's pushing right around 540 rear wheel horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque. So tastefully done, excellent condition. You guys are really gonna love this one. Now, if you guys have been enjoying our videos, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you click the bell icon, you'll get notified every time a new one gets posted. You guys don't wanna miss out. We got a lot of awesome killer cars coming through this place. Every single week we bring in new inventory. They are going as quick as they come in, just about, guys. So if you want to beat everyone else, be the first to see it, make sure you click the bell. You'll see the video as soon as it gets posted and you won't miss out. For the full photo shoot and write-up description, you can visit volocars.com. There you can study the specs on these vehicles. You can take a look at our in-depth photo shoots. We have some beautiful pictures up on the site. It's highly addicting. You can take a look at inside, outside, the engine bay, underside of the vehicles, very close-up pictures as well. It's highly addicting. I'm on the site all the time just taking a look at all our inventory because I can view it right there instead of walking around. So volocars.com, check it out. You'll absolutely love it. But enough of me rambling on. Let's take a look at this Corvette. So like I was saying, it was originally owned by Lou Gigliotti. It now currently belongs to a local car collector that's fairly local to Volo. He is willing to offload this beautiful Z06 through us to one of our lucky viewers, which is you. This car is obviously finished in the yellow tint coat. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's just a couple small blemishes walking around it. There's a little teeny tiny chip on the corner of the hood here. There's maybe some tiny stone chips here in the rear quarter panel where the vents are. That's where they stick out. They're nice and wide. The Z06 wheels, they're painted in that silver aluminum color. They're absolutely beautiful. There's no curb rash on them. The tires are relatively new. They're the Michelin Pilot Sport. It does have the beefy upgraded 345/30 19 rear wheels. So that is an absolutely massive tire, guys. That is going to grip and rip on the road. Love the stance of the car. It's lowered on the stock suspension as much as it goes, so you can drop them from the stock ride height. So it's not on a coilover or anything like that. It still retains the stock suspension. This does have the upgraded StopTech front and rear big brake disc kit. So you have a 6-piston rotor up front, 4-piston in the rear. They are a 2-piece rotor, so they are slotted, guys. This just allows better stopping power, stopping time. So, track purposes, think of that. You don't necessarily have to track it, but when you're on the track, you're ripping through the gears and you're coming up to a corner or a turn, you're gonna wanna be able to stop just as quick as you're accelerating. These are the brakes that'll do that for you. So these are all pieces and kits and parts that Lou offers through his speed shop, LG Motorsports. I do have a dyno sheet. I have documentation. We have all the original. We have a folder filled with documents, his original purchase contracts through GM when he purchased this car new. And we even have his Texas plates. Those will go along with the car too. So a bunch of little collectibles that just makes this car a little bit more special. I love the Z06s. The C6 is one of my favorite body styles. Love the wide fenders in the front and the rear. Just the stance, it makes it aggressive. The rear lip spoiler, just that little bit of touch for the aero. It's just really a nice example, nice looking car. The C6s were the last body style with the round style taillights as well. When they moved to the C7, they went rectangular. Some people are up into the air about how they feel about those, but you want a real Corvette, this is it right here. The windshield, or not the windshield, but the glass does have some tint on it as well. Underneath the car, guys, it's absolutely spotless, obviously coming from Texas and then being collector owned. It's never seen a drop of rain or bad weather. It's very clean. It has the dual exhaust, stainless steel exhaust on it. He does have the LG Performance headers on it as well, long tubes. There's even a controller switch in the center console, switching the valves and the exhaust, so you can open it up, quiet it down, based on, if you want it to perform better or not. Of course, this does have the four-wheel independent suspension. You have traction control in it, high performance ratio rear diff. The Z06s, they come with, I believe, the trans cooler, the oil cooler, and the rear diff cooler as well. So a bunch of goodies on this car. But let's take a look inside. There's a bunch more to see. All right, guys, so we're going to take a look at the interior. This is finished in a ebony black, vinyl, and leather. So you have the nice premium leather seats. This does, being a Z06, it's equipped with all the nice comfort features and options. You have the dual driver memory. You have a Bose premium stereo. We even have head-up display to show your tachometer, speedometer, gas mileage, and performance on the windshield when you're looking out. I love the black leather stitched, or with red stitching Z06 seats. They do have the Z06 embroidered emblem in the headrest. Overall condition, excellent. The carpet's excellent. The dash is not cracked. It's in perfect shape. The seats are still, the leather's still nice and soft. The perforation, the seats are heated as well. In the center console, you have your traction control button, and there's your little controller switch for the exhaust, like I was talking about. This does have, I believe it's a Hurst short throw shifter. I will confirm in my notes later on, but it does have a custom, nice, very comfortable shift knob on it as well. Dual climate control, guys, 6 CD disc changer. Look how new it is. Still has the factory tags hanging from it as well. Auto dimming mirrors and a compass. Tilt telescopic steering wheel as well. So it has all the features you'd want, for the Z06 and the C6 style. It's very clean. It still smells like new. Just an excellent example inside and out. Coming to the hatch, you can pop it by a button on the dash there on the driver's side or with the remote. Again, take a look, nice and clean. You can even see all the vacuum lines when they detailed it before it came in. It does have the privacy shade, guys, for the rear hatch. So if you store stuff in here, people are not going to be able to peep in and see what you have inside here. We do, like I was saying, we have the folder filled with all the documents from Lou Gigliotti. There's even a magazine that comes with his race car on the front. It talks about his performance parts and upgrades. So he was one of the first in the game on the C6 Z06s to add aftermarket parts, upgrade the performance on them. So really neat history and literature in here. We have pictures of the car next to his actual race car that he races with and his truck and trailer. So very neat. I believe there's pictures of him standing next to it as well. Of course, we have all the original Corvette documents. There's the original handbook and the dealer's option booklet list as well. Yep, so the catalogs are still in there. So I always love it when the cars come with literature and documents with it. It just makes them a little bit more special. The right compartment has the factory AC Delco battery. Obviously we have a cargo net here as well. And then another little storage compartment. You can put your detail stuff in there or whatever you'd like that would fit. There's also, if the car dies, guys, you can take the key, you can open it with a little keyhole by the trunk here. If you can't get into the doors because they are a power pad, you can pull this little lever or tab right here, and that will unlock the door, and you can also pop the gas lid from that as well. So moving on to the engine bay, obviously everyone's favorite part of the vehicle. Underneath the hood, we have the, not stock anymore, but it's the LS7 7 liter. This is pushing 540 rear wheel horsepower, 500 foot-pounds of torque. I was going through the notes. This car has one of their G7 custom cams, custom grinded cams installed right now. The heads were modified, rebuilt. So, you know, the C6 Z06s, certain years did have valve guide issues. That's been taken care of, eliminated. Again, not all of them had it, but for peace of mind, people do ask if the heads are fixed. Yes, this one's been upgraded. They were upgraded actually by a NASCAR engine builder. Specifically in here, it says they have special titanium valves installed to replace the factory ones. It also improves the flow and compression. The compression's still close to stock, but it's taken up a couple tenths. It still is tuned on 93 octane. It has the LG Pro long tube headers with merge collectors into the catalytic converter and the X pipe to the rear pipes. The entire system from the catback is a full 3-inch, so it makes this car breathe really, really nicely, but retain its back pressure. Take a look at the condition, guys. Again, just under 10,000 miles. It's still like new. This thing is shiny. It's squeaky clean. There's not a speck of dirt anywhere. I mean, rubbing my hands all over. It's spotless. Just really, really great condition inside and out. If you didn't know, the Z06s are made on an aluminum chassis, so they're lightweight, they're rigid. These things perform, they handle, they corner. Just an overall very fun car. Obviously, this one's been taken up a notch, so ready to rip. It's just tons of fun. I know I'd like to have this one in my garage. All right, guys, that was my impression on this 2006 Corvette Z06. Again, 540 rear wheel horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque, owned by the legendary racer Lou Gigliotti. Just under 10,000 miles, finished in that beautiful yellow clear tint coat. What's not to love about this car? It has all the right upgrades on it, guys. You want a car that's done, you don't have to build it yourself. This is it right here. It comes in at a reasonable price too. It's actually quite a bit less than what it cost originally, especially with all those performance parts on it. That's at least over 10 grand in parts. If you guys are interested in purchasing this car, you can visit volocars.com. There, if you click the Buy It Now button, it'll secure a refundable deposit on the car. It will shoot us an email with your information. We will be contacting you back. We can also set up financing, guys. It's super easy. It's very hassle-free. We get it done very quickly. We can also get this thing shipped right to your driveway, so you don't have to worry about setting up shipping. We can do that for you, get you guys taken care of. Because that's what we're about here. We want to bring you the best and give you the best of the service, so we try our best. If you guys, again, enjoy the videos, make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss out. But stay tuned. I got a lot of awesome cars coming through very soon for you to view this whole next week and, well, the rest of summer. So thanks for watching.